Crafters. In this video, we're going to show you how to make a Thanksgiving card using the Autumn Leaves Photopolymer stamp set and dies. We'll use the Distressed Tile 3D embossing folder to make our background paper and the All About Autumn's Specialty Designer Series paper. Hi, I'm Joan Heberlein, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I created this video for Joan's Simple Paper Crafts found right here on YouTube. If you're new here, I want to thank you for stopping by, and if you're a returning guest, welcome back. Be sure to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below. That way you won't miss when I post a video, which is typically once a week. Now give me a few seconds to turn the camera down and we'll get started. I'm going to talk first about the All About Autumn suite. And when you order the suite, you save 10% on the dies and the stamps. The rest is basically at its normal price. You can't order it right now. It's not available until November 15th, and that's because of these adhesive back speckle dots. These aren't available until the 15th of November. So if you get rid of that, you'll be able to order the suite by October 23rd. That's just about a week away. And with that, you wouldn't order the suite, you'd be ordering the bundle, the papers, and the stamps, and then you'd want to order the brushed metal adhesive back dots, because this will work really well with this paper. That being said, you can order the ribbon. You'll get the copper ribbon and this natural ribbon. Then you can order your paper, and this is the All About Autumn specialty paper, and it's called specialty because it has foil, copper foil on the back side. So you get 12 different patterns here, and you'll get 4 pieces of each pattern. So this is your first one, and this is what we're going to use for the card today. And this is the second one. I really like this. I actually like all of them. If I don't like one side, I actually like the back on all of these. They have that foil, and I'm just partial to the foil. I can see so many uses for this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to order some more before the season's done. I'm having trouble getting this with my hands. My hands don't want to cooperate tonight. Okay, so then our next paper would be this oxidized copper. It's a 12 by 12 sheet, and you get 2 different patterns here. We've got this one, which is the pretty peacock with the copper foil, and then this copper sheet with the copper, oxidized copper. Then you have your bundle, which you can order and save 10% on this. You'd get the photopolymer stamp set and the Autumn Leaves dies by saving 10% when you order them together. So this is the card we're going to make. It says, I'm thankful today and every day. And on the inside, it says, Autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful. And we use these stamps here, and here, and here. And then for the dies, we use the oak stamp right here. And it comes in 2, so we're going to use both of those. And we'll do the same thing with the maple leaf. And then we're going to use this die for the sentiment and this one as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to use our 5.5 by 8.5 inch piece of EXPRESSO cardstock, and that would be 14 centimeters by 21.6 centimeters. And we're going to fold and burnish it at the score line, which is at 4.25 inches or 10.8 centimeters. Just give me a second here. And I like to score it on both sides, or burnish it on both sides. And we'll just leave that right there. Next we want to do is die cut the leaves. So we're going to use our mini cut and emboss machine to do that. And we're going to use this base plate that has instructions on it where it says to use base plate 1 and then base plate 2, the paper, and then another base plate 2. So let's do that. And we're going to use this copper sheet, and that is this paper right here, which happens to be the books. And then for the oak leaves, it's this piece here for the oak leaves. Okay, let's get this on here. And I'm going to put it like this. And we'll put the next one right below it. And we'll just crank that out. And I'm going to do this third one because we need a total of 3 of these leaves. And I'll do the third one when I do the other 2 oak leaves. Trying to get this out here. There we go. So we'll put this in here, and then we'll do the oak leaves. I can get this up here. There we go. Put the second plate on, and we're off to the races. Okay. Get that off from here. We still need that. We're going to put, we're going to do our front sentiment, and I'm just going to cut this out first, and we'll come back later and stamp it. There. Okay, and I'm just going to move this off to the side. We have one more to do yet, but I just need to make some room because we want to stamp this before we put it through the die cutting machine. So we're going to use this Today and Everyday stamp, and we've got our CAJUN CRAZE ink. And I'm just going to put it right here. Right in the center, and then we can put this back on here. Let me get that out of the way. We're going to tape this down with the Post-it labeling and cover-up tape, and we only need a little bit here. And I'm going to just cover it right there. And then we'll put our second plate on the top here and cut that out. And I think we're done with this now. So let's get this off from here. There we go. There's our little piece that we needed. So in order to finish that, we're going to stamp these 2 pieces here. I'm going to use our CAJUN CRAZE ink again. And we're going to stamp I'm Thankful on this one right here. Okay. And then we'll use this one to stamp Autumn Teaches Us That Change Can Be Beautiful. I'm going to stamp it on the upper portion of the Very Vanilla cardstock. Okay. We're done with our ink, so let me close this up. And we're going to scrub our stamps before we go any further here. We'll use our Stampin' Mist. We're going to spray it on the left side of the Stampin' Scrub because there is a raindrop up there. So that means that's the side that's going to be wet to scrub this. We don't really need a lot of that mist. And we're just going to scrub it. The same thing with this one. And then we had that first one we did. And we are done with that. Let me get this out of the way. So now we can glue this down. We're going to take our 4" by 5 1/4" piece of Very Vanilla, and we're going to glue that down. And I'm going to use our multi-purpose glue. And I have some of it in this bottle. It just is a lot easier for me to control how much comes out using this. And then it's even easier to do fine lines. So when we come to the leaves, we actually get that going pretty easily. And I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to center it on the right hand side here and leave 1/8 of an inch for a border on all 4 sides. And let me use my bone folder to get out the extra bubbles. I'm actually going to get my silicone mat out because I don't want to get glue on my work surface. I'm going to take a oak leaf and a maple leaf. So here's the oak leaf. I'll put it that way. Okay, so we'll do the maple leaf first. We're just going to glue it down on the left side at the bottom. And I have a little bit of glue there. A little bit of glue in a lot of places, right? A very fine line. Do the same thing with this one. Okay. And we'll just do it. Let's do it like right here. There, we got that done. And we're going to do the same thing with this. That's our front sentiment. And I am going to just put a little bit of glue on here. And we'll put it in the center here. And it says today and every day. And I have it just on the right hand side, just touching that first dot there. So it's a little bit off center to the right. And then we're going to put a maple leaf and an oak leaf on this side. Let me see how I did it here. I did the oak leaf first, and then I did the maple leaf. So let's just do that again. Now we're going to just do that on the top of the, and we'll just put it like this. And then we're going to do it over the maple leaf. And let's see, we want it to be, I think like that. Okay, there we go. And then we'll put some maple leaf on the left hand side, right about here. Can you hear my knuckles cracking there? I have trouble squeezing those bottles, but I think it's easier than even squeezing that one. I think that's a little tougher, so. All right, then we'll come back in a few minutes and we'll put the dimensions on that. So let me just put that aside for right now. So what we want to do next is we want to take our piece of CAJUN CRAZE. We're going to bring in our large cut and emboss machine. All right, this doesn't really fit on camera. And this says for the 3D embossing folder, we need to use the base plate and the number 4 plate. So let's put that in first. And this is our Distressed Tile 3D embossing folder. And we're going to put this inside there. That's our CAJUN CRAZE. It's 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Or that would be 10.2 centimeters by 13.3 centimeters. And then we'll just put our number 4 plate. See the number 4, and we'll put it right up here. And then we just crank away. Gets a little bit tough there. And we are done. So I can close this up. That's all we needed it for, is to do emboss that. There we go. That worked really well. So we're going to use glue again. You could use Seal Plus or Seal or even our tear and tape. Sometimes I use tear and tape because of having the embossing here, so that it actually has a nice stick to it, or the Seal Plus would work really well too. Now we want to center this on this front cardstock, and we're going to leave 1/8 of an inch for a border on all 4 sides. That worked really well, and I'm going to just open this up and use my bone folder on the inside so that I'm not flattening that embossed image. There. Then the next thing we need is this 3" by 4.5" piece of All About Autumn Specialty Designer Series paper. And that would be 7.6 centimeters by 11.4 centimeters. And I cut this right down here. So I cut it at the 4.5 inches right here. That's 11.4 centimeters. So I cut that part off at the top. And then I just cut it right in the middle at 3 inches. Or 7.6 centimeters. I like this foil too. I think I need to put some more glue. Okay. And now what you want to do is keep a 1/2 inch at the left side and the right side for a border, or that's going to be about 1.3 centimeters. And then you're going to leave about 3/8 of an inch at the top and the bottom, and that would be about 1 centimeter each. And again, I'm just going to open this up and use my bone folder just so I'm not flattening that inside. And let's go ahead and put this on here. And now we don't need our glue anymore. We'll use our mini dimensionals, and I'm going to use the black ones. So I think those will work a lot nicer. So let's just use this here. And I'm going to put it on the flowers here, or not the flowers, the leaves. And I'm putting it on even the oak leaf. Right here. And we'll put it up here. Into my nails. Okay, we'll put one down here, one about here, one in the center, and let's do one here. Then we'll just use the pick portion of the Take Your Pick and just pick off these paper backings. And it's really nice to have this pick to do that, because it's so hard to get a hold of these once they're down. And I'm going to just take that off of there right now. So let's go back here. Then we're going to just center it on the bottom here, just above the base of the Designer Series paper. And I put a lot of dimensionals on there because I don't want it to get all wonky when it goes through the rollers from the post office. So I said I'd use the brushed metal adhesive back dots, and we're going to use these green tinted ones. And I'm going to put it in the center first, right here. And we'll come and put it on either side. Actually, I think I'm going to put them up like this. I'm going to put some up here, and move this one up there too. And we'll do one down here. There. I like that. We are done with this. We want to celebrate our 35th anniversary in style. From October 3rd through October 31st, anyone who joins our fun crafting community as a new demonstrator can choose either 35% off the cost of their starter kit or get 35% more product with their starter kit. What a deal! Just check out the link below for more information. I'd love to have you on my team. I hope you liked this project as much as I did. Why don't you give it a try? Now, if you've enjoyed today's video, would you do me 2 favors? Click the thumbs up emoji. That means you like it. And would you share it on social media with your crafting friends and pin it to Pinterest? These actions will help me to keep sharing my idea with other crafters for free, and I'd really appreciate that. Be sure to hit the subscribe button below so you won't miss any future videos. If you have any questions, be sure to contact me. I'm here to help in any way that I can. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator. Just reach out to me. And if you'd like to place a Stampin' Up! Order or would like a catalog, hop over to my website where you'll find the Shop Now button. To shop with me, you'll need to go to joanheberlein.stampinup.net. Mark your calendar. I'll be back next Sunday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. Central Time. We'll be doing something from the new catalog. I hope you'll be here to join me. Thanks so much for being here with me tonight. I look forward to next time. Bye for now, and don't forget to subscribe.